Welcome to my video. Today I will show you the most commonly used anchors, also known as wall plugs, and how to use them. In my previous videos, you can see the types of screws and screwdrivers. The first type of anchor is the most commonly used type, mostly used in brick or concrete walls. This gray one is a small-sized anchor, ideal for 3 by 40 screws. Like screws, anchors come in different sizes. The second one, blue, is ideal for a 6 by 80 screw, for example. This third type is used mainly for polystyrene insulation type. It has a wider thread and a higher thread pitch, so it holds the screw more firmly. The last two anchors are used for plasterboard. The first, threaded version, is used for fixing smaller objects. The second, winged version, is used for fixing heavier objects. They also come in several sizes. Let's see how to use the different types of dowels. Choose a drill bit as wide as the width of the anchor. First, I'll show you how to screw it into bricks or concrete. It's best to use a hammer drill. The first step is to drill the hole. It is very important that if you want to drill through tiles, porcelain, or paving slabs, you should not use a hammer drill. In a later video, I will show you how to fix it to a tiled surface. Then you put the anchor in the hole and hammer it in with if necessary. All that's missing is the screw. If you want to use a machine to drive the screw in, don't forget to switch to screwdriver mode, but you can also use a screwdriver to do the job. An earlier video of mine shows how to choose the right screwdriver bit for the right screw. Once you're ready, this screw can handle heavier weights with ease. As I mentioned earlier, the bigger the anchor and screw you use, the heavier weights you can hang on it. Let's see how to screw a screw with a dowel into polystyrene insulation. First, I will show you why it is not good to fix the screw with a normal anchor. Insulation is a soft material with a low friction resistance, so a plain anchor can easily slip out of it. For this material, the special anchor shown earlier is suitable. It is also recommended to make a hole for this, so that the anchor will be screwed in straight, as it is not driven in, but screwed in. Drive it in slowly until the rim is seated on the insulation. Then the screw comes in and you are done. With this anchor, you can create a strong enough bond to attach heavy objects to the wall. If you need an even stronger bond, drill through the insulation and fix the object directly into the wall. Finally, I will show you how to install screws in plasterboard. First, I use an impact anchor, just like the brick, into which I will put the screw. This joint can take small loads on thinner walls as it slips out of the drywall easily. The following anchor is a screw-in type. This has a higher load capacity and will hold well in thinner walls. It is important not to use a screwdriver machine to screw it in, as this can damage the anchor. The last one is a wing anchor, which can also be used to hang heavier loads on plasterboard walls. This requires a larger hole to be drilled. A hole as wide as the width of the anchor with the closed wings. Then hammer in the anchor and screw. The wing anchor is also available in metal, which has a higher load capacity than plastic. This picture shows the 3 plasterboard dowels and also shows the back of the plasterboard where each dowel is attached. An important question is how big a hole and screw are needed for the anchor. I have prepared a table with the recommended sizes. For example, a 5 mm diameter anchor requires a 5 mm diameter drill bit and a 3 to 4 mm diameter screw. If the anchor length is 25 mm, then a hole about 30 mm deep is enough and a 25 mm screw can be screwed in. For the length of the screw, you have to add the thickness of the material you want to screw to the wall, and add this to the 25 mm. If you do not have the dimensions of the anchor and the screw, just try it in. If you can screw it in by hand with a bit of difficulty, you should get the right size. To summarize, this picture shows the types of dowels presented today. The 2 anchors for brickwork, the anchor for insulation, and 2 for plasterboard. Thanks for watching my video. For similar content, subscribe to my channel.